He pulled me out of that muck and mire and he put me on solid ground. He has taken my heart of stone and turned it into a heart of flesh. I've gone through several verses and clung to different things as I've gone through this. But Ezekiel 36:26 says, I will take out that heart of stone and give you a heart of flesh. I will put in you a new heart, give you a new spirit. Take out that heart of stone and give you a heart of flesh. I have that heart of flesh today. My name is Jasmine, and I have recently completed the New Life program at the Boise Rescue Mission. I am a cook in the kitchen at our Nampa location, and I am living in the transitional apartments. I was in a car wreck, and I came here the first time in 2006, and I was scared and alone and still in shock from the wreck, and came to meet a woman named Rosie, and she showed me the love I hadn't had in a long time. And that was my introduction to the mission. I've been in and out of guest services since then. This is my second program that I finally completed. I've been around a long time. When I came this time, this was my last chance, and I knew it was. I knew there was nothing else out there. I couldn't do anything different. I had to be here, and I had to not give up. The truth is that when you're hurting and you're in pain, you want to try anything to numb it, and I was abused when I was a little girl, and at about 13 is when I started smoking weed and smoking cigarettes and drinking. I started methamphetamines about 15. So drinking and meth and cigarettes here and there periodically. My heavy daily use started after my daughter's abuse and after my father died. I was done. I didn't care anymore. I didn't want to feel it. I didn't want to know it. I didn't want to see it. And I didn't want to face any of it. Felt like I had lost everything when my dad died. I couldn't see my kids. My mom wasn't talking to me. My sisters hated me. And I was angry and resentful. I was a mess. Toxic relationships, methamphetamines. I wasn't good enough, or I believed that. I wasn't good enough, and I wasn't able to be good enough, and I couldn't change that thought pattern. I had no hope. My rock bottom I hit on August 9th, 2020, and I cried out to God, and I asked him to let me die. I didn't want to do it anymore, but I didn't know what else to do, and I couldn't stop, and I didn't want to hurt anymore. God put these people in my life through the rescue mission, through the program, that didn't give up on me, saw so much more in me than I saw, that walked with me through all of it. They've stood with me, and they've put their necks on the line for me. People who really love me and have helped me learn to love myself so I can love others. They've helped me in so many ways. God has been so good. He amazes me every day. Sometimes I just well up with so much emotion from being so grateful and overwhelmed with the emotion from him, that I just start crying. He is so much to me. He's my Savior. He's my best friend. I get lost here and there, but he waits patiently for me to turn back around. Trust is a hard thing for me, and that's trusting him that he'll do whatever he needs to do, not necessarily what I want him to do or what I think should be done, because my best thinking got me in the worst places. I do see a future now, whereas before I couldn't even dream, and I didn't see past the next day. Certainly didn't see 5 years from now. I didn't have any goals. I didn't have any wants. I didn't have nothing. Before, they always fail. And now I have a goal to be debt-free in 5 years. I'd like to buy a house in 10 years. Just a little one. It just needs to be a little cottage. And someplace quiet. And I'll get there. One debt at a time. I'm excited to see where God takes me. Where he takes me and where he takes my relationships with my kids. I'm excited to be a part of their lives and to then be a part of their kids' lives. I'm excited to have a better relationship with my mom. Where God takes me, I can't wait to see what he's got for me. Thank you. I couldn't have done this without them. You are so much more than just a donation. You are helping to change people's lives. You've helped to change mine.